It's the Giz Fiz with the Giz Wiz. It's kind of like Cheese Whiz. It's the Giz Fiz. And now your host, mathematics writer and the Giz Wiz, Dick DeBartolo.
Welcome back to GizFiz PM. Okay, we missed a week. So last week I went to, a couple people asked, the LGBT Big Apple Symphonic Band at the Peter Norton Theater. It's called Symphony Space, but I believe Peter Norton put up the money for it. And it was great fun. You know what it says, symphonic band? Doesn't band signify like 7 or 8 musicians? Anyway, it was astounding. It was 110 musicians, all amateurs who do this on their own time. And it was a salute to women composers, you know, with women power being so much in the news. They did some symphonic pieces all the way down to Dolly Parton's 9 to 5. So it was great fun. It was great fun. Okay, so we will start with our photo captions. Actually, our photos, you do the captions. From George Davis.
So Dick, he sent me 2 labeled photo 2. So is number 1 a dog or a boy?
A dog.
Okay.
Number 1 is a dog. Okay, so we're going to start with photo number 1. And it looks something like this. Or this. Oh my gosh. Okay. Oh my God, it's me reincarnated as a dog. All right. Oh, so we need some captions for this. All right, let's look up. Harpo Barks. That's good. Oh, a lot of Marx brothers. Groucho Barks. Hippie Dog Marx. A lot of Marx answers. Howard Stern. Groucho's pup. Giz Fiz Gone to the Dog. Undercover Agent. That's excellent. Oh, don't mind me. I'm going incognito. That is very clever. 5798. Groucho. Barco Marx. Charlie's friend. Groucho went to the dogs. Jimmy Durante's dog needs a cigar. I'll have the Rudy Tooty Fresh and Fruity from one of the Marx Brothers movies. No one will notice. That's good. 6106. Maybe that cat won't recognize me now. Or 4518 says, no one will notice I am not the cat. Groucho Marx reincarnated. I didn't choose the Trumps. It wasn't my decision. Fire hydrant slasher in disguise. Babe Wolf. They said I wasn't talented. You bet your bone. Another Groucho reference. He heard it all. Witness protection. These are excellent. When you walk me, don't act like you know me. I can now sneak into a Lassie movie. Incognito mode. You guys are great with these. Relocated to the Witness Pound program. Henry Kissinger the dog. Gene experiment gone horribly wrong. Can you recommend an optician? I can't see a thing. Doritos, please. CIA Canine Corps. I can sneak up on the postman. Another Groucho. Maybe the sheep will respect me now. Your eyes, ears, nose, and bark specialist. Interviewing for Charlie's jobs. Hey, this keeps me out of the pound. These are great. These are really great. Let's see what George put. That was one of the best runs ever, chat room. George said, for the dog with a disguise, my caption is, yes, Rufus, it's me, dude. Dude inside this disguise. Fooled ya, huh? Excellent. Okay, photo number 2. Dum-bum. Oh. So it's a huge set of marble steps and a little boy looking downcast at the bottom of them. And I'll just describe it just like that so you can make up what you want for it. Okay, little boy seems depressed at the very bottom of a flight of stairs. The eyebrows go, that must be for the doggy. You want me to go up there? I'll never make it to the top. Big, big world, tough climb. Just the first step in the rest of your life. Staircase beyond reach. The longest journey starts with the first step. They forgot to put in handrails. The first step is the hardest. I thought Rocky would be training here. I have to do what? Overcoming the GOP agenda. Very clever. Another, every journey begins with the first step. Baby steps. There better be ice cream up there. Climb every mountain. I think I'll look for the elevator. Little Mario brother. New York subways get new stairway. Every staircase starts with baby steps. Stairway to heaven, not. 0 down, 250 to go. 1 small step for man, 1 giant leap for boy. Conned. The first step is not too high. How many steps did he take? The bathroom is way up there. Stepping out. I wish I had a slinky. Congress set up so many barriers. Stairway not heaven. Knee high to a real man. MD, I guess this is from something else weird. I'm stuck in chat. These are the Spanish steps. What happened to my slinky? And another one. Of all the days for me not to bring my slinky with me. Definition of stare down. If the bathroom's up there, we're going to have a problem. These are super. These are just super. Taking a week off chat room has paid off. You are in rare form. Let's see. Photo 2 from George Davis. George said, my caption for the boy at the bottom of the steps. My mommy wants me home by 5 p.m. I'll try my best to climb these stairs. I'm only 5 years old. Give me a break. Okay, is this photo 3?
Yes.
Oh my gosh. Borough taxi. Is this a real thing? I hope that Borough doesn't mind all that crap on them. All right, so it's I assume a tourist attraction where you can ride a burro. Okay, I see a lot of dubious captions coming this way. Self-driving taxi, Uber's self-driving car, New York City cab, new Uber service, Pence's worst nightmare. Where's the escalator? Meter running, come on, get a new makeup artist. Here we go. I look great, but still as an ass. Brought to you by Walt Disney. Uber ass. I knew we were going to get a lot of ass here. Third World Uber 2020. Taxi license has expired. Stop laughing. It pays well in carrots. Francis Halloween costume. OSHA Safe Vehicle 1.0. Trump's new ride. Does this make me look hoarse? I asked to be in the Kentucky Derby, and I got this. Testa's replacement. You say burrow, I say fun. Donkey encounter. Meat wagon. Francis Festival. Peter approved taxi. Did they make Mr. Ed dress up like this? Looking for Jimmy Kimball. Is this disguise any better? How do I tip this donkey? Zero carbon transport. Democratic Party Uber. I think I partied way too hard last night. The gig economy is getting ridiculous. Very good. Let's see what George did. George said, for the donkey with a sign on his colorful forehead. Oh, George did an Uber joke too. You're looking at Mexico's first Uber transportation vehicle. All right. Let's do photo 4. Did someone call for an ass? Photo 4. Oh my gosh. All right, it's a mountain with, I guess, stacked clouds above, some sort of a Photoshop thing. But we're looking at a mountain with a series of 5 clouds piled on top, getting smaller as they go up. Okay. Mountain's hat, presented in living color. That's good. Always a good line. That's the biggest ice cream cone ever. Vape convention. Looks like the cloud is running out of room for data. Christmas tree mountain. Lenticular Christmas tree. Is there a Chipotle up there? Looks like Project Genesis. Who wants pancakes? Uploading to the cloud. That's one hip mountain. UFOs use pyramids as landing sites. Mountain with whipped cream on top. Lay a cake gone wrong. Amazing cloud. Amazon cloud revealed at Mount Fuji. Mount Taco Bell. Lenticular spectacular. Pancake clouds. Temple in the clouds. Mount Pagoda. Al Gore climate change Photoshop special. Oh, this is funny. Mount Fuji sneezed. Ripples in the cloud. Where the mule had to pull the taxi carriage. You said you wanted it flocked. You can't be serious. Oh, that's very good. CIRUS. Weber, clever. We have another funny one. We have a new pope. Lenticular cloud over Mount Fuji. Cloud computing. Be careful what you wish for. Luke Skywalker's dad. Mount Manhattan Project. All mountains go to heaven. Fog advisory for the whole mountain. Casper the not-so-friendly goat. These are excellent. God, I tell you. Let's see what George did. For the clouds and layers over the mountain, George said, I'm just curious, Helen. When it rains and rains, do we get more than one rainbow? Okay. Photo 5 of 6. Just another pyramid scheme for the one we just saw. That's also very good. Photo 5 of 6. Oh, wow. It's a little scrawny dog up against a giant, what is that, a Mastiff? Okay, it's a giant dog sitting down and a little doggy standing on its hind legs. I don't know, terrified of him or going to kiss him, one or the other. It is a Mastiff. Okay. No solar power for you. I'm not sad. Look at my new hat. Oh, that must be one the other one. Hey, boss, how'd I do? One day I'm going to grow up just like you. Please don't bite my fade off. Chow wah wah. I like them with ketchup. When I grow up, I'm gonna... Will you please get off... Oh, this is good. Will you please get off my toy? I don't care. You can't get on. Bubba looks after Tinkerbell. Quit dogging me. Wilfred Bromley meets Gary Coleman in Dog World. You went and ate him? How's that going to open the dog food cans? Mastiff and Chew Toy. Oh, my God. Odd Couple. Hello, Spike. Oh, this is good. Can you hear me now? I have clothes. Who's the big dog? Charlie's buddies. I can take you with only 2 legs. These are really great. Next time, watch where you lift your leg. Can I move into one of your wrinkles? You got something in your teeth there. Leave me alone, kid. I guess that's the big dog talking. Grandma says it'll take a bit longer to knit your sweater, Spike. I'm trying to get these wrinkles out, but you have a lot of them. I doubt we're twins. Chester and Spike. Does this sweater make me look fat? Taco Bell wannabes. These are really great. Okay. Let's see what George put for. George said, for the small dog whispering to the big dog, my caption is, here's my plan, Spike. When I get Sylvester's attention, he'll chase me, and when he comes around the corner, you grab him. Kind of like a cartoon premise. All right. And our final photo to be captioned from George Davis of the week is... looks like it's a neon sign. I guess it's maybe just a sign painted to look like it was a neon. It says, no stupid people beyond this point. No stupid people beyond this point. Beef Team says, twit front door. I can't read.
I'll argue with that.
You will argue with that, or you won't argue with that?
I'm beyond the sign.
Oh, that okay. The sign that should have been on the White House. I'm not allowed to go in there. Sign on an empty room. Looks like a studio. New voter registration sign. Dick Cavett TV studio. What we thought the elections did. California voting place. Empty room. I have a metal sign like that. Wow. Point taken. Mensa gates of heaven. What is the point? What sign are you talking about? This must be the sign in front of the Capitol building. I won't go in. Skeptical. Is Stoopy plural? Oh, I see. It does look like the D is burned out. Public announcement gone bad. Yeah, but I'm tall enough to ride this ride. Sign written by people beyond the point. That's very good. First, find the point. Millennia's private bedroom. These are great. Harvard registration office. Entry to Disneyland. Now we let anybody in. Dumb Darwin in. Discarded old Congress sign. NC no stupid people. Okay. George said, for the sign, my caption is, it's 11 p.m. Why is everybody still sitting around here? Go home already. And George adds, I had fun getting these great photos for you this week. As always, you give great answers. This is for, he is addressing the chat room. I had fun getting these photos for you this week. As always, you give great answers. Let's do it again next week. By George Davis. And can I explain what we're doing next week, Alex?
Yes.
Okay. So next week, the show is pre-recorded. So for the Twit channel, they're going to run the radio show minus commercials, or minus many commercials. So it will end at 4 p.m. New York time, 1 p.m. Pacific time. And then we will do a 1 hour GizWiz. Okay. And then at 5 o'clock my time.
1 hour what?
A 1 hour Giz Fiz. Oh, a 1 hour early Giz Fiz. Oh, wow. We are really ready for that. So if someone wants to be a chat room celebrity of the week, and if someone wants to come up with a, we're not going to do a Yearn to Learn tonight, but if someone wants to pitch a Yearn to Learn, that would be good. Okay. And, find one And hopefully 2 or 3 of you can find a Yearn to Learn theater, and then we'll have the chat room vote on which one of them. You'll just say, my Yearn to Learn is balancing your budget or whatever, and then the chat room can vote on that, and then we'll have Alex find it and show it, or we'll ask you to send Alex the link to it. Okay, so just look up old black and white movies you saw in school. If you do that on Google, it'll take you to all those old Coronet films, or unless you have something funny that's not copyrighted. Okay. All those old Coronet films are public service. All right, so it's 1 p.m. Pacific time. Okay. No, that's right. 1 p.m. Pacific
Correct.
time.
Yes.
And it's going to be 4 p.m. East Coast time. So I will be doing the show. I will be doing Giz Fiz. I will be doing, what is it again? Early Giz Fiz?
Giz Fiz AM.
Oh, I'm sorry. Giz Fiz AM.
Hold on, Rooster's gone to sleep.
I'll be doing Giz Fiz AM. Oh, it didn't sound like a rooster that time. I think the rooster has a terrible cold. All right, 4 o'clock East Coast time. There you go. All right. It's going to be that way. Oh, he's okay. That way next week, the week after normal, and the week after that, we'll be back to doing a Giz Fiz AM. Okay, so now, we'll just
today we can go a little bit late since we had a late start. That's fine.
Okay. Oh, when we get to Charlie, I sent you a photo. Okay.
Yeah, got it.
We were looking through some papers and we found Charlie's adoption photo, the picture that was on the paperwork for Charlie. Oh, you know what? How many people here believe in spirits or the spirit world? Because we had something happen yesterday that was jaw-dropping. Okay, I think I told you a year ago we had something almost equally jaw-dropping, but yesterday was even better. So what it was, when we walked Charlie into the Riverside Park at 83rd Street, you walk down, it's a very wide entrance, and you walk down a hill, and the playground is on the left, and on the right is a huge rock called, I think, Mount Tom. And it's like a huge garden, all right? And you don't know where the entrance is because in the spring it grows over. And a couple times we would walk in with, and Fairway loved that. Fairway liked the mountain. When we entered the park, Fairway would look back to go, are we doing the mountain or are we just walking in? If we said nothing, Fairway went straight ahead. If we said we're doing the mountain, Fairway found the little opening. And so we entered the park and I said, let's tell Charlie, the mountain. And Charlie's jumping all over me like I'm going to give him food. And then one day we were walking toward the thing and I said, Fairway, will you please tell Charlie about the mountain? And we walked into the park and I said, Charlie, we're going up the mountain. And Charlie just turned right, found the path, and walked up. I have no explanation for that outside of that Fairway was channeling something to Charlie, because he's never. And anyway, the thing that made it even, yesterday we were in the park and I said, let's do that again. So I said, Fairway, tell Charlie to go up the mountain, and then we want to do the stairs, because there was a separate part once you're on the mountain. And so we say, Charlie, the mountain. Charlie finds it, and we go up. And I said, Charlie, the stairs. And Charlie just keeps walking. And I look at Dennis, and Dennis looks at me, and I said, you know what? They've re-landscaped this because there are no stairs. And we keep walking, and then suddenly Charlie pulls us left. And it turns out that the steps are further into the park than either one of us remembered. And we just looked at each other and just said, well, if we need proof, that Fairway stays with us. We had it. We have it. It was. I have no explanation other than the fact that Fairway communicates with Charlie. Anyway, that's my story. All right, so we'll do a couple of.
And we could do that quick year and learn too today.
Oh, okay. Well, okay. We're going to do a short yearn to learn because vinyl is big, but how do they make vinyl? Let's yearn and learn and take notes.
Put your money on a record tester. 8 hours a day and all kinds of music. She loves it. More important, she is an expert at hearing the slightest imperfection on a record surface. And should she find any, a new lacquer master from the original tape is immediately ordered from New York.
You do this with every podcast,
After
don't
audio
you?
testing,
Yes, exactly.
the mold goes back to the plating tanks. It produces the most important new metal part, the stamper. This completes the cycle.
Yes, this is a
Lacquer to
Digivina production.
Master to mold, mold to stamper. The metal buildup to the stamper is exactly the same, except for one thing. The stamper is nearly all pure hard nickel. Its ridges press the playing grooves into the finished record. Now it's prepared for stamping. Ground perfectly smooth on the back.
This is what
Optically
Beatmaster
center
does with
front for
each
the record
episode.
press. Trimmed to exact diameter.
Here's Jammer B.
That's right. That's how I got his name. Whoa. But
And
Jammer
point.
B, it's supposed to be a
Given a formed
45.
edge to grasp the stamping die securely.
And Jammer B, don't use
The
pliers
record press
to
is a
lift the
complicated
records
piece
out.
of equipment weighing 2 tons. It molds records by compression.
Well,
Our
we knew
stamper
that.
is mounted on the top die. Below it,
Never-
another
never say
stamper
die.
simultaneously presses the other side of the record. The record compound, the finest pure vinyl obtainable, is fed into the press in granular form. It is forced
And
by
it's
hydraulic
licorice
pressure
flavored.
into a soft plastic in just the right amount for one record. The labels are pressed right into the record. Now we're ready to roll. It has taken many steps and many man-hours to get here. But a new record is stamped every few seconds. The record press
This
automatically
can't be the way
heats
records are
vinyl
made,
plastic
is
for
it?
stamping, then automatically cools it. So the record
She's
can
still
be
making
played
Elvis
immediately.
Presley albums. She's so slow. That's a little
Here's
warped.
the first long play copy of Romeo and Juliet. A collector's item? No. The first pressing is always carefully inspected for everything from the correct serial number to perfect centering.
It's Lisa making sure we do our job.
Then, still another playback test. And finally, the pressing of the Romeo and Juliet gets
my
going in
record ever gonna come out here?
And for those who prefer the 45 extended play version,
Yeah,
and
me.
for the millions of teenagers anxiously awaiting the latest pop hit, an ingenious machine turns them out automatically.
Okay.
It places its own labels, feeds itself the vinyl compound, removes its own records.
Does it print
And
its own
stacks them
album
already
cover?
trimmed. And for the fast-growing legions of tape enthusiasts, equally ingenious machines turn out duplicate copies at 4 times the playback speed to save time, and
Whoa.
backwards to save rewinding.
Whoa!
And no matter what your taste or preference in music, in the packaging area you discover unlimited variety.
Oh,
The finest in sound.
this
and
is
performance.
early Amazon. Oh, it just ended like that?
Yeah, it was just a 4-minute clip from a 20-minute film.
Oh,
which actually I
okay.
recently watched. I saw it on YouTube a few weeks ago. So maybe we can watch
That entire thing?
the whole version of it.
Yeah,
So maybe we can watch
boy.
the director's cut at another GizFiz.
Yeah, that is labor intensive. Oh my gosh. Anyway, okay, so we'll do just a few. Let me see. Do I have a couple here? Bum, bum, bum. Oh, maybe here. A couple of bum bum logos. I'm impressive. That should be I'm impressed. Bum bum. Okay. Theme song. What ad theme song? Oh, what ad theme song was I Heard It Through the Grapevine? Okay, what ad theme song, I guess, used I Heard It Through the Grapevine? Becky likes logo. Raisin Bran. Oh, okay. You guys are very good. Alex, is it possible to get audio proof, preferably on an LP, that shows that California Raisins indeed did use the theme song I Heard It Through the Grapevine? Gas X, Pink Panther Oranges, Facebook privacy ad. Are you calling the sponsor?
Yes. One moment.
Okay. Should I hold or do the next question and come back?
Hold, please.
Oh, okay. Hold. Wow. Beatmaster prepares for the copyright claim. Oh, were they claymation? You know, I guess they were.
All right, here we go.
Okay.
Honey, are you playing with your food again?
Very good. So we have to assume that California Raisins already paid for the copyright for that. All right. What company uses the tagline, everything is better when it's sitting on a blank? What company uses the tagline, everything's better when it's sitting on a blank? When it's sitting on a cliff? Sitting on a blue bonnet, sitting on a throne, whoopee cushion, toilet, mountain of opioids, a Barco lounger. Oh my God, naked lady, Fabio. Oh, Fabio. He must be on in years. I combined blue bonnet and Ritz, a Rolls Royce. Alex, do you know the company that uses everything is better when it's sitting on a...
I don't.
It is indeed sitting on a Ritz cracker. Oh, you know what? I didn't even remember this. And we do this a lot on this show. What article of clothing does the turtle wax turtle wear? I did not even remember this. What item of clothing does the turtle wax turtle wear? A bow tie, a scarf, a fine Corinthian leather vest, a bow tie, a banana hammock, a cape, shorts, bowler, scarf, G-string, flip-flops, Speedo, top hat, turtleneck sweater, alligator shoes. Alex, do you know?
No, I don't.
The turtle wax turtle wears a top hat. Oh, yeah, these are repeat questions. We always get different people and different answers. Okay. All right, we'll do... Hey, Dennis, if you want to come down, we're going to do some match game. Mr. Wonderland. Dum-bum-bum-bum. Okay. Paul said, I just joined a very weird Weight Watchers group. We sit around and watch blank. Paul said, I just joined a very weird Weight Watchers group.
Didn't we have this just like 2 weeks ago?
Probably.
Oh, okay.
But there are no right answers on Match Game. Cooking shows, dough rise, cooking shows, snack commercials, watch the fat fall off. Dennis, do you remember this question? And even if you didn't, what's your answer to? Paul said, I joined a very weird Weight Watchers group. We sit around and watch blank. You can just tell me an answer if you have one. Okay, Alex, you said weird Weight Watchers. We sit around, and watch weight lifters. That's funny. Watch elephants. Okay. You have an answer, Dennis? Say what?
Cooking show.
Oh, you matched a lot of people in the chat room. Dennis said, I joined a weird Weight Watchers group. We sit around and watch cooking shows. Oh, that's good. Episodes of the worst cooks in America. I said we sit around and we watch thin people. Okay. Dum-bum. Let's see, where are those? Bum. Sitting over here. I'm trying to find some questions I picked earlier. Okay. All right. Cynthia said, my husband can never forget he's a waiter. Even at home, he gives me blank. I think I'm going to match. I took the second most. Oh, the bill. That's very good. Bad service. Wine suggestions. A check. You know, I don't think anybody matched me. The bill. Bad service. Reservation. Soup in my lap. A bill for his services. A dirty look when I don't tip. A doggy bag. These are good. I want to start with Dennis. Cynthia said, my husband can never forget he's a waiter. Even at home, he gives me... attitude. Who did? Someone said it earlier. I said... He gives me ice water. Ta-da! Menu of the day, soup of the day. Thank you, Professor Tracy. Glass of water. Oh, and Demos did it too. Glass of water. All right. Makes me feel better. Bum. Okay. 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 Dumb Dora heard her boss was two-faced, so she came to the office and gave him 2 blanks. Dumb Dora was so dumb when she heard her boss was two-faced. She came to the office and gave him 2 blanks. Cups of coffee, 2 handkerchiefs, 2 hats, 2 pairs of glasses, 2 mirrors. Oh my gosh, no. I thought I had a great answer. 2 chapsticks, 2 facials, 2 coffees. Wow. Okay, mirrors, two dirty looks. All right, Alex, Dumb Dora was so dumb when she heard her boss was two-faced, she gave her boss 2 blanks. 2 sneers. Okay, I said she gave her boss when he was two-faced. She gave him 2 razors. Oh, RF guy. Oh, and Web 8803. Okay. And Dennis said 2 bagels. Okay. Charlie keeps jumping up. Charlie, we're going to do another question, and then Charlie, we're going to show a picture of you as a child. Okay, we'll do a Dumb Donald. Okay, a Dumb Dora and a Dumb Donald. Dumb Donald was so dumb when he heard his friend was a health nut, he tried to blank him. Dumb Donald was so dumb when he heard his friend was a health nut, he tried to blank him. Actually, you know what? This is hard. But it was a health nut. Oh, okay. I think everybody. Okay. Feed him to a chipmunk. Roast, crack. I realize now this is a tiebreaker. Okay, remember if ever we got a bunch of people who weren't matching at all, we would go for the tiebreaker, which kind of narrowed in the answers. Okay, we'll start with Alex. Alex, Dumb Donald was so dumb when he heard his friend was a health nut, he tried to blank him, crack him. Okay. I said he tried to roast him, and Dennis said he tried to crack him. Okay. Add him to fudge. Feed him to the GOP. All right, we're going over a little bit, so I'll do another one. One waitress said to the other, "That new chef is really weird. He's in the kitchen putting blanks on all the heads of lettuce." One waitress said to the other, how waitress are they? One waitress said to the other, "That new chef is weird. He's in the kitchen putting blanks on all the heads." Oh, dunce caps is very funny. Bonnets, baseball caps, googly eyes. Oh, he's putting his tiny hands. Crowns, scarves, hair extensions, powdered wigs. Oh my God. A GizFiz staff, scarves, hairs, mohawks, mustache wax. All right, Dennis, we'll start with you. That new chef is really weird. He's in the kitchen putting blanks on all the heads of lettuce. Faces. Oh, that's good. I said he's putting, but I would match wigs with this. He's putting toupees on all the heads of lettuce. And Alex, you said Wigs, that's a match. Toupee and wigs is a match. Okay, we're going to have Charlie come up in a minute. But first, let's see Charlie's mugshot. All right, there is Charlie. Due out date. Okay, this is from the shelter that found him. Look at Charlie's original name. Someone said, let's call him Hank. And then they decided, no, he's Shaggy. When we got Charlie, they said his name was Shaggy. But Charlie was only 6 or 7 months old. So we figured if we got something that sounded like a Y sound. So we picked Charlie. And Charlie only weighed, Kippen says, he looks guilty as hell. Can you put that photo back up again? Hank, I know. Can you imagine Hank? I think it's one of those things where, oh, what the hell is going to happen to me now? Look at it, how he was 8 pounds, 2 ounces when we got him. Looks like Lincoln's dog. Look at his ear. His one ear still falls down. I think he was just bewildered. And the people at the shelter said, see if you can get him to eat. He just will not eat. So we bought him turkey and burger and deluxe dog food. And then I said, well, maybe he just like normal. We bought normal dog food. Charlie wouldn't eat anything. And then one day I was out in the yard throwing some stale bread out for the birds. And Charlie went running out and was eating. And so I figured maybe he was in some poor family's home that couldn't afford dog food, and they fed him bread. So we started giving him, some nutritious dog food, but in bread. But now, try turkey. Yeah, I have a backyard. I have a backyard. All right, Charlie, ladies and gentlemen, it's time to meet Charlie the dog. Ta-da, Charlie Bear. Charlie, we just showed Charlie. Show him how you look now, and the way you look in the picture. No, Charlie, we should put you in a box. Maybe we should put you in a box. Okay? Yeah. Okay. Charlie. Oh, Charlie, look at how different you look, Charlie. Look at you. Oh, Charlie, you come a long way, Charlie. Yeah. Dun, 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 dun. Before and after. Okay. All right, get your credits ready, okay? What you are on the show, followed by your name, okay? You've been watching GizFiz PM. GizFiz PM is a Mark Goodson, Bill Todman, Dick DeBartolo, Dennis Wonderland, Charlie the Dog, Alex Gumpel, Jammer B, Spike Production, brought to you by Turtle Wax, and our Morning Dew collector is Rufus. Our snark is Sir One Sir, Innocent Bystander Pack NW, Lighting Director Stooge, Bigfootist Mike, Becky the Beer Drinker, Bus Captain, I'm losing it, Charlie's Makeup, Bill in Michigan. All right, we'll get more credits for next show. All right, so don't forget, next week, we're on 4 p.m. East Coast time, 1 p.m. Pacific Daylight Time. We're going to do a 1-hour GizFiz AM. We'll be on for an hour. If you want to be chat room with Celebrity of the Week, that would be super. And if you can come up with a Yearn to Learn theater, that'd be great too. So next week, Dick DeBartolo. See you Thursday on GizWiz with OMG Chad, GizWiz.tv. Bye.
Thanks, Dick.